Hey, what's going on, guys? So I've got some big news regarding Young Justice Season 3. So our prayers have finally been answered, and Season 3 of Young Justice is finally happening. They finally started production on Season 3. And this is the best news that I've heard in a long time, which is actually true, because most of the news that we get for Season 3 is either rumors or just like parts of it are true. So this is big news, and this was actually confirmed by Warner Bros. Animations themselves. It's actually kind of hard to believe that this is actually happening 3 years after going off air from Cartoon Network. I thought it would just be rumors and then it would just slowly fade away. But this show has stayed strong for these past 2 years. Ever since it started putting it up on Netflix, it's just completely just exploded. And now everybody just is like hyped up for it, and everybody wants a third season. So we're finally here. It's finally happening. But as per details, there wasn't much said apart from the fact that season 3 has begun production. And Warner Bros. Did say that they will be revealing more details later on. But if I had to take a guess on when we could see Season 3, I'd probably say spring 2017, summer 2017. I could be completely wrong, but that's just my guess. I don't think we're going to be getting anything in 2016. We may get a trailer, which is what I'm hoping for, but we won't get, like, the season. But regardless, this is really big news. Next, I want to talk about what you can expect to see in terms of story and characters for Season 3. If you guys remember back at the end of Season 2, they ended on a cliffhanger with Vandal Savage and Darkseid forming an alliance. So they can easily build off of that story and continue on into something a lot bigger than the previous 2 seasons. I really want them to go with that approach. I don't want it to be like, since it's been so many years off air, that they just completely scrap that and go for something new. I really want this to be the main story of the next season. And this could definitely be the darkest season for Young Justice, depending on how they play their cards right with Darkseid, because he's just such a brutal villain. The Justice League have had a hard time fighting him, so seeing the Young Justice team fight him would be even harder. Either way, I'd love to see how they play this out. Another side story which they could continue on is in Season 2, when the whole LexCorp shield scenario happened with Superboy and Lex Luthor. How he got those shields would give him like temporary like Superman abilities. So I'd love to see how they continue that on in Season 3 as well. See if maybe after some point, Superboy gets addicted to those things and it's like he can't live without them, and after one point he just takes over him and he has to fight like the whole Young Justice team or something. I think that'd be really cool to see. So I'd definitely like to see them build off of that as well. But as for characters, there's a lot of characters that I would like to see, but I'm mainly going to talk about 2 in this one. The first one is actually a rumor that's been going around for the past almost month now. I can't remember who said it. I think it's one of the producers behind Young Justice, but the rumor was pretty much saying that if Season 3 happened, that they might introduce Red Hood, aka Jason Todd, into Young Justice as both Jason Todd and as Red Hood. So I think the best way to play this out is they could interpret it under the Red Hood storyline through the Young Justice characters. Like Batman and Nightwing can still be the main characters for that storyline, but you can have like other non-Bat family members show up as well. And I think that'd be a really cool take on the Under the Red Hood storyline by introducing these Young Justice characters into that story. So I'd definitely like to see that play out, or I want some really good storyline with Red Hood, because they cannot mess up this character. He's just becoming so popular nowadays. And then the other character, which is not a rumor, but I'd like to see make a return, along with, I know a lot of other fans would like this too, is Kid Flash. If you guys remember, he died at the end of Season 2 trying to save the world with Flash and Impulse. And we all know by now that if a character dies in the DC universe, they don't stay dead. They come back in some way, shape, or form. So I really hope they bring him back in some way, shape, or form. I don't want it to be like, oh, this is a permanent death, because that would hurt a lot of fans, and at this point it would just be really annoying, because it would be that one character that died and didn't come back. So I really hope that they bring him back in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, that's all I really want to talk about. It's just a really quick update letting you know that Young Justice Season 3 is happening and they've begun production, and we could possibly be getting a third season sometime mid next year. If you enjoyed the video, then smack the like button, as always appreciated. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button to see more content like this. See you guys next time.